Leo nataka kufundisha how to ride a bike. Yeah, so once again, your boy here, DJ Click, ama Moto KE. But then I'm actually a DJ, for those who don't know. I'm actually a DJ. So today I have a different mission. Na my first advice is, for new riders, mnafaa kwanza na these small bikes. We have 125cc. No, tuko na 110cc, which is the smallest bike. Alafu tunapanda to 125. Alafu kuna 150. Mine is actually 169 kwa menu. Kwani ni chakula kwa manyo ya bike ya this specific bike, displacement yake inakuwa 169cc. So it's advisable for new riders, anza na bike iko na cc ndogo, cause hata weight wise zinakuwa small, zinakuwa ndogo. So my first lesson, usianza na kuwasha bike. I'll show you what I mean in a few. Just put your bike in neutral, put it in neutral and start pushing it around. Get familiar with the weight your bike. So that's lesson number 1. And let's get to class out here. So you get on your bike. So first step, put it in neutral, sit well on the bike comfortably, and then I'll start pushing it around. Start pushing it around. Let me show you from outside. Okay, as you can see what I'm doing right now, I'm trying to get familiar with the weight your bike. I'm trying to like push it over, push it around. Kuvuta nyuma, you're supposed to push it back yourself, but kusukuma mbele unaweza kuwa na mtu anakusukuma around. You try and balance yourself, you try and get familiar with the weight your bike. That's you need step poa sana ya getting to learn how to ride a bike. Like I can actually, like for one day, like try it, like the first day of you trying to learn a bike. Usikuwe hata usiwashe, just put it in neutral, keep pushing it back and forth hadi ukuwe familiar na the weight ya bike. So pole hivyo, that's my step number 1 ya ku get to learn the bike. Yeah, so ukiangalia vizuri, the main fear ya new riders ni kuangusha bike, and that's why I'm taking the first lesson to kukwaya ya kuweza ku get familiar with the weight your bike and all that, you know. So na check bro, hata me I remember the first day I started riding the bike, nilianza ngatu na ati napewa ufunguo, naeka gear nini. Of course I was able to balance the clutch and all that, but hapa sasa ndio shida ilikuwa, cause una find that if you unajua motorcycles na baiskeli, those are two different things, obviously. So bike inakuwa light, but pikipiki it's a vehicle and it's hard, it's heavier. So unapata ukianza kubalance, yes, unaweza manage ku balance the clutch and all that and you start moving, but sasa lose balance kidogo, hapa sasa ndio shida inaingilia, cause unapata kujaribu ku stabilize yourself and the bike, before you know it's easy kuanguka ama kuangusha bike. So that's how I came up with this idea. First, hata usiwashe bike, eka tu in neutral, keep pushing it back and forth, it gets easier, you know. Yeah, man. Okay, so you keep pushing the bike back and forth until you go familiar na the height, the weight, and you can do it for like a day or 2 before to get to the next step ya kuwasha bike. So that's step number 1. You're going to get to learn how to ride a bike like faster. Yeah, man. So let's get now to step 2. I'd recommend step 2 like the second day. After usha get familiar na weight your bike, then you can go to step 2. Actually, this is step 2 hoteli, but step 2 like part 2. You are getting to learn how to ride a bike, okay? So let's get into it. The second step now ni kuwasha bike. I recommend it on day 2. So weka bike neutral, alafu washa. Some bikes like Boxers, the likes of Boxers hazinanga kill switch, but kuna Skygo, kuna hii yangu, kuna some other bikes na kill switch So ikiwa hivyo iko off, switch, when the switch is off, hata upigaji start haiwezi waka. So you have to switch that such that so on the left hand side hapa tunakuanga na clutch. This way you have the clutch. This way you normally have the clutch, and on the right handlebar we have the front brake. This is normally the front brake. On the right handlebar tunakuwa na front brake na back brake inakuanga kwa mguu ya right. The brake ya nyuma inakuanga, you know, so when you rest your foot here, when you want to brake unakanyaga hiyo na the front brake. Okay, this side tunakuanga na accelerator. This is where the accelerator normally is. Once you switch that on, normally unashikilianga clutch, then you wash it. You engage the clutch, then you put it through the first gear. So okay, in first gear, so I need to show you how it's done, but you can see the camera that I'm using, really big here. So I'll have to like place the camera down, nionyeshe how you can like learn how to get the biting point here, the bike, the clutch and the mafuta. Okay, yeah man. Hapa nimeshikilia clutch, alafu this is the accelerator. So you want to move, you utaachilia ndio uweze kusonga mbele, like you balance it. It's like balancing. When you release it, that's when the biking will start. So accelerator na clutch, when you want to move, like when you're in the first gear, zinakuanga simultaneous like you have to pull this at the same time while releasing this when you want to stop, you pull it back and then you release the I'll show you what I mean. So practically what I mean is this. When you want to move forward, unaachilia the clutch will you accelerate. So kama unaweza ona my left hand, nikiachilia hii polepole na tunapatia mafuta simultaneously, so such that nikiachilia naongeza, hapo nitastop, achilia hii get the the biting point, ukiachilia pole pole, so mafuta unaweza ipatia tu kidogo, but once you get the biting point ya clutch, you can let it go and now control the accelerator. But now ukitaka to stop, lazima you fully engage the clutch and let go of the accelerator. So let's go to the next Well, the clutch, you can actually like release it completely, and then now you play with the accelerator. But once you want to like stop, you have to engage, always remember to engage the clutch and release the accelerators ndio usistall. So that's part 1 of the learning how to ride a bike for beginners. We'll continue with part 2. I hope I get a better camera so that niwaonyeshe like POV. But if I don't get a better camera anytime soon, I hope mmepata the basic ya kwanza ku learn how to ride a bike. So after ukishaweza ku find the biting point na ukiweza kuachilia the clutch fully and play the throttle, alafu kuweza ku engage the clutch such that you can release the accelerator ndio uweze ku stop. Once you get that basic skill, ndio sasa tunaweza sawa kuwafunza how to get to gear 2, gear 3, gear 4 na hata kwa highways. So that's pretty much today's lesson about beginner riding lessons. I hope it may help. I hope imesaidia. If you have any questions, hapo kwa comment hapo chini na tutaendelea tu au sio? Man, so mko na time poa. Once again, your boy Moto KE ama DJ Click, na mko tu na time poa manze. Peace.